I recently received an inbox message from a tax client and soon to be a financial planning client of mine. Good morning. You're my finance guy, so I can show you this. This makes me so happy. I wish more people would do it. Included with this message was a copy of an annual account statement from her thrift saving plan, TSP. What was awe-striking about this annual account statement was the current balance. The balance in her employee-sponsored retirement plan was an astounding $414,182.56. According to Yahoo Finance, only 18% of retirees have $400,000 or more in their retirement account. Her balance in her retirement account is upwards of $400,000, and she's not even retirement age yet. Seeing her statement made me smile, because like her, I wish more people will knuckle down and get serious about their money. For if you're not serious about your money, you'll never have serious money. Her story is inspiring because if a single mom with no help, living in a high-cost area, who has never earned six figures in her working career, could amass nearly $500,000 into her retirement savings account, anyone can do it. She and I had a conversation about how she was able to save an astounding $400,000. Before I share our conversation, I'd like to explain what a TSP is. A TSP is a retirement savings plan for federal employees, including members of the uniformed services. It is similar to a 401k plan in the private sector. Employees can contribute a portion of their salary to the TSP, which is invested in various fund options. Like a 401k plan, the contributions are tax deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on them until you withdraw the money in retirement. The TSP offers low fees and a range of investment options to help employees grow their retirement savings. In my Montel Jordan voice, this is how she did it. I was with my employer for about 2 to 3 years when a coworker told me about the thrift savings plan. I'd never heard of it and can't tell you how he convinced me to join, but I'm glad I did. Kind of annoyed that I missed those early years to contribute, but I think I still made out pretty good. As soon as you're eligible to contribute, I encourage everyone to do so. I'd begin with no less than a 10% contribution. Might sound steep, but you will be thankful in the long run. I allocated the majority to the G fund, U.S. Treasuries. I did this because I was scared of stocks. This is a safe investment. I allocated a very small percentage to the C fund, U.S. stocks. My employer matched my contributions dollar for dollar up to 5%. With every promotion, I contributed more and more until I maxed out my percentage at 15% about 4 years ago. I continue to invest 15% of my salary to my thrift saving plan today. When it comes to returns on investment, asset allocation is paramount because 90% of your investment returns has to do with your asset allocation. In your case, the asset allocation is 94% in G fund, U.S. Treasury securities. This is a very conservative investment with very conservative returns. The average return in the G fund over the last 30 years has been 4.2%. Let's compare and contrast the G fund to the C fund. The C fund mimics the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is a broad market index made up of 500 of America's biggest and brightest companies. Most of the big companies we use, hear and read about, are included in the S&P 500, including Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Nvidia, Sam's Club, Walmart, Johnson & Johnson, AT&T, Verizon, JP Morgan Bank, Bank of America, etc. Companies we know, trust, use, and love. The average return on the C fund over the last 30 years is 12.2%. I would have recommended you allocate more than 6% to the C fund. Being that you're a conservative investor, I would have suggested 50% to G fund and 50% to C fund. Without crunching numbers, let's just say $800,000 is a good estimate of what that balance could have been. I'm Damon Carr, your money coach.